Wisconsin. So, Caleb, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. Thanks so much for taking my call.
You bet. How can I help?
So, I guess I'm looking for some advice. I'm working right now in my current job situation. I'm feeling a little trapped. So it's feeling the soul sucked out of me, I guess you could say. No, you don't like the word burnout too much, but feeling that's kind of the word that I use to describe what I'm feeling.
Well, listen, I've changed my position on that because I dig into it more. And, burnout's real. I've always believed that, it's a description of really your soul. It's a description of maybe your mental capacity. It's a description of probably some physical stuff. There's just no question about it. So everybody uses it. So I decided to jump back on the board of that train. But the question is why? Let me ask you this way. What are the factors that are causing your soul to be sucked out of you in this role?
Well, I think I've pinpointed it down to maybe a couple things.
Okay.
For one thing, I really enjoy helping people. And lately at my job, it feels like I'm not offering as much value as maybe what I used to.
What makes you think that? What makes you think that you aren't offering as much help to people?
Well, I work in the construction industry. I guess my official job title is fire protection designer. So I designed the sprinkler systems for these buildings. And lately I'm struggling a little bit, having some performance issues, I guess you could say. And it's wearing down on me mentally.
What's causing the performance issues?
I guess a lot of things. Having to work more hours than usual to meet my deadlines, and so I guess I'm feeling a little overworked.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so anybody that's
balancing.
So anybody that's overworked can get overwhelmed pretty quickly. When you're overwhelmed, that's going to affect your performance. Miss a detail here. Okay. Well, number one, I don't want you. The reason I kept diving into that one deeper is because I don't want you to beat yourself up because you've had some performance issues. Because I want you to forgive yourself because you should. Because anybody that's overwhelmed is going to have performance issues. True or false?
True.
You didn't cause the overwhelm, did you?
No, I guess I didn't.
No, you did not. So I'm hearing a guy who needs to forgive himself and give himself a little bit of a break. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
You're right.
Okay, good. All right. So we know what's causing the performance issues. And I think we also just identified what's causing most of the burnout. It feels like to me you're swamped, and you're swamped doing something that's not very people focused. Is that right? You're kind of on your own, doing your own thing, and you don't get to talk to too many people?
Yeah, it's true. And the people I do talk to are always critiquing, and I guess you could say, and not always the most encouraging. So,
So what do you want to do? What kind of people work do you want to do? Don't get hung up on job title. What kind of people work do you want to do?
Well, I guess that's an interesting segue too, because I have dreams. I have aspirations to own my own music production company.
Love
so
that.
it's kind of a funny segue or crossroad to construction. But
no, it's not. No, it's not. What makes you good? What makes you good at installing sprinkler systems? Give me a quick description. What makes you good at that?
My attention to detail and reading codes and I guess following rules.
And what would make you good at music production or running or owning a music production company?
Same type of a deal, focusing on the details of music, what makes good music. I guess following the rules and knowing when to break music rules, and then also the people side, working with customers.
That doesn't sound silly to me. Stop telling yourself that because you've been in construction that you don't belong in music. You been telling yourself that? Or you been listening to that thought?
Yeah, I guess I I have.
Yeah. That needs to stop today, because you just made a very compelling case as to how there's so much of a bridge between the construction work you do and constructing a song. Oh, there, I did it. I went and got cheesy on you. But isn't music production constructing a song?
Yeah, when you put it that way.
Okay. I don't mind if I'm wrong. All right. So now it's a function of we've got to believe that. And now what's the people side of it? Because people facing is important to you. So tell me how you're going to be interacting with people in this eventual company that you're going to start one day, and you're going to grow it to where you can do it full time. What's the people quotient? Yeah,
so I guess I've already gotten a taste of this. I run this on the side, so that might be contributing, I guess, to some of the overwhelm. But working very collaboratively with the people that I sell to, and watching either the light bulbs come on when I show them an idea of what their song could look like.
Good.
Good.
So you're already producing on the side.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you something right now. That's not contributing to you being overwhelmed, because I think that's an oasis for you.
It is.
It absolutely is. So here's what we've got to address. We have to figure out what is causing me to feel stuck. Because with your construction abilities and background, I'm just wondering what we need to be looking for as a bridge. Maybe a different job where you don't have a leader who's overwhelming you and putting too much on you. Because it feels like this is a leadership issue. Have you brought it up with the leaders? Yes or no?
Yes.
And they aren't solving it. They're going, sorry, I appreciate it, I totally understand, or they don't care.
I sense the sincerity that they do care.
But they can't do anything about it. They think they can't do
anything about it.
Okay, where's a construction job where you can make the same amount of money you're making now or more, but you have a healthy workload? That is your number one question to solve. We find that, and that's the day job.
Okay.
You're not slammed.
What if it pays less money?
No. Unacceptable. And I don't buy that, by the way, Kayla, because we're still in a pretty hot market for trades. I think if you can find a trade job that pays you what you're making now or more, and you're not overwhelmed, man, that's going to free your soul up. And guess how much more creative you're going to be in the side hustle as a music producer? A whole lot more creative. All right. And so that's the plan. You are not stuck. All right. Two steps get you from feeling stuck. Step one, where can I do construction work and I'm not going to be overwhelmed with the workload? Number two, how quickly can I exit and get over there and step right into that? And then now you're focused on being healthy there and growing the music production company. Eventually you'll step into it full time.